Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Tinykin. Last time we left off, we were here exploring, I forget exactly, Celerion, that's what it's called. We're over here exploring Celerion, and we've still got quite a lot of things to do. So let's just go ahead and get started. This will probably be a pretty long episode, because as I expected, I have had confirmation. The area after this is quite short, so I should probably include the finishing this place off and the finale of the game in the same episode. So I was thinking that was probably going to be the case, because I was like, it's probably just like a boss fight or something against the giant critter. So this should be the finale here. So we'll see. Hey, you found a new bridge. You're on fire. I didn't find one. It existed already. I just had to bring it down. God, there's so much going on here. Look at all the eggs and everything. Oh my god. What is this? There's something in there? There's just another connection to this place, I suppose. Cheekily hidden. You know what? We're gonna finish off the ground floor again. I'm doing another trip around here. I did grab that letter, right? Yes, I did. Okay. Up we go. Yeah. Up again. There we go. Alright, I got pollen and stuff to collect. So I think we got everything over here, right? Yeah, this place was good, but the top of the ramps and stuff over here, cheeky little bit of pollen hanging out on top of those. Luckily I have a ton of bubbles. Give. Oh yeah, I can move that aside now. What was the point in doing that? I don't know. Is it just... Wait, what? Huh? How in the... Oh, there we go. Oh, I had to push it that way. Oh, from inside there. Okay, I thought it was going to be something I picked up. Well, no, I could clearly see it was blocking it. I should have... Yeah, I should have tried to move it last time. I was thinking that I needed more pinks to do it, because when I stumbled across it last time, I didn't have a lot of pinks on me. Wow, that is hidden. Jeez. Nothing else in here? Nothing else in here. Okay, and what is the deal? Okay, you just open this. Cool. Alright, but like I said, gonna finish off this bottom floor, for lack of a better term. Alright, come on you dorks. Can't use those here. There we go. Oh, give me all of the pollen, please. I'm trying to look from high spaces to make sure I've got most of the things here. And I see this right here. Also a ton more people I can talk to right here now. Give me all of this stuff. Hello. Like loop-de-loops? They're cool, aren't they? Yep, you're Sonic the Hedgehog. Lenza did one at the last practice race, rolling around the speed of sound, and she and her car went flying in that shelf up there. Driver's life. Gotta go fast. The car looks like the one on the starting line, but blue. That's a lot of Sonic jokes. Needs to go to the garage for repairs. Oh yeah, Walter sent you, so you already know that. Alright then, no time to waste. Gotta go fast indeed, Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog. So yeah, we already got that. I suppose I should turn this in. Which one of these do you correspond to? That one. How many... I have 21 of you dorks, so we can go ahead and get the elephant, right? The elephant was... It was up here, wasn't it? I know, I'm headed back to the ground floor. Don't worry, I know it. I have a haphazard way of doing things, but I promise there's a method to my madness. Okay, what is... Oh, more pinks. Okay, I'll take those. Oh, and I might have needed this anyway, because I need to raise that thing down there for... Possibly for the elephant to get through. Okay, but now I don't have enough for the elephant. Oh wait, no, I still have 24. Oh yeah, and this is where you were. Okay, cool. So, yeah, okay, yeah, the elephant was right there, so I did need to raise that thing specifically for the elephant. Good to know. And I got the bolt back. There we go. Oh, I thought it was a pencil. Yeah, here I thought it was a pencil. Oh, do I have to actually shoot the things myself? I do have to break the balloons. Yeah, we probably get a reward for doing so, right? I thought I just had to get the stuff back, but you did say you would let me play, so... And launch! Yeah, okay, I mean, I guess those can break balloons. That thing shot with more force than I imagined. Alright, take the elephant back, please. I think you have an open path. Destroy that. Okay, now you got that. Some more of you in here. Are you just going to drop off there? Is there a bridge thing? Yeah, there is a ramp thing I can make right here. Okay, so this will get the elephant back. Cool. And they'll handle that without me, so... Now I can get back to exploring the ground floor here. Cool. And boy, is there a lot of stuff on the ground floor. Okay. I said I was going to talk to you all. Come on, how much longer to the race? Is it starting soon? Races were better back in my day, I'm telling you. We sat out with a barbecue and watched the drivers speed along like the wind. Yes, the vehicles weren't always up to code. Not everyone made it out alive, but at least it was cool. Brakes are for losers. Okay. Yep. Everything was better back in my day. Energy. Alrighty, so... Whoop. More of these. Got a lot of Tinykin I'm working with right now. We were getting low on reds, though. Ah, and there we go. That's done. Good job, everyone. And do I get them all back? I guess I do have them all back because I have 28. There's more of you. Anything going on here? Are you useful for anything? I guess not. What's the deal here? Oh, hey, Gasper. Boo. Boo indeed. That must be an achievement. It's mathematically impossible that that's not an achievement. Oh, hello. There you go. Go ahead and get out of here, why don't you? So, there's a gator. They're going back. Now what? So, we have here... There you are. We have this, the kind of cabinet that we can climb into. Big wheel stuck, and that poor dung beetle up there's not looking good. I hope the spinny wheel's gonna spinny spin for her soon. Okay, we'll work on getting the spinny wheel to spinny spin soon. Don't worry. Don't you worry. So was there any pollen or anything on this? Doesn't seem so. My Tinykin freak out here at the bottom. Oh, wait. Welcome to the... Sorry. I accidentally skipped that dialogue. Welcome to the Golden Dynast. How many tokens can I get? Stop right there. This one's not for robbing, Lala. Walter needs him. Well, I wish you a great day. You're gonna rob me? Oh, is this a casino? Oh, it's a casino. Here I thought it was just an arcade. I thought you were gonna say Golden Saucer for a second. That would've been funny. Wow, what a convenient time for me to get a cutscene. I was drinking some water. Alright. Hello, who's getting robbed? If you know what you're doing, you can get a lot of money from a casino. You just have to know what you're doing. Look at me, for instance. I've got a secret technique, and if they ever learnt it, they wouldn't let me in. Are you interested? Well, yes, Martin, I am interested. Huh. I'm just kidding. Don't worry, Jenny, I'll be cool. Yes, you will be cool. There is not a secret to gambling. The house will always win. The statistics are built against you. Psst. The red poster there, there's something fishy about it. I think it's hiding something. Whoa. Oh my god, there wasn't an interaction with that or anything. It wasn't even glowing. It was just that character that gave me the hint. This thing is incredible. A shop where you play and win things? How do they do it without going bankrupt? How many tokens have you won on this machine? 34. And how many have you spent? 70. Why? No reason. Did you skip out on math class when you were younger? Alright, so that opened something somewhere. I don't exactly know where. It looked like it was in here, didn't it? Maybe it was the next floor up? I had forgotten this feeling, this bitterness, this rage running through my veins. I remember now. I remember what it's like to truly play. Dive into the abyss. I hate it and love it. I'll play until I pass out. I think I need some tokens first. You should probably quit, friend. I would recommend that, personally. What is this? Oh, it's a cash register. Ooh, thank you. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Beautiful. Okay. And... yeah, I don't know where that weird wall opened up. It has to be up here, right? Or not. Thing interesting I can interact with. I was thinking if there was something on that machine that would glow. Because I've seen 2 of them now. Now that I've seen that one has a machine... oh, hello. There's the snack. Cool. Whoop. And now's the time when it comes to a head. Until now, I've had them all under my thumb. But that guy, opposite, a real pro, can't read him at all. All in. What? Haha, this time you're going with empty pockets, all in. Very well, reveal your cards, please. Stop trying to be smart, kid. You fought well, but I've got you now. Flower flesh for the ant and a straight royal leaf flesh for the silverfish. Oh, what? Ah, cool, man. That was fun. This cash, I'll go grab another couple of cold ones at the bar later. Another round? This is a nightmare. Am I the one sleeping? Yeah, you're getting wrecked by someone that's not even playing, friend. I think it's time to give up. Okay, this is the secret door that got opened. The Milo show. Get behind the scenes in the house. Yeah, this is interesting. I don't like this music. It's intimidating. Why is it like this? What sort of horrible stuff am I gonna find? Oh god, why do you have the things that are preserved in formaldehyde chilling here? And why is the music like this? Behind the scenes. The music is unsettling. What am I... am I gonna find out something horrifying? I mean, I'm waiting for the game to get horrifying because we've seen this, like, crazy creature or whatever. So I'm like, is this gonna be a hint at that creature? I don't like it. I don't like it, I don't. It's picking up. The crazy music. Hello? Anyone? What's happening? What sort of cosmic shit am I about to walk in on? God, this place really goes. Very tall. I don't like this horror soundtrack. It sounds kind of alien as well. Uh-huh. Okay, I'm up here. Can that thing open and get me out of here, or am I gonna have to walk my happy ass all the way back out? Why is it so creepy sounding? Why? Stop this! What I feel like I'm being chased by some sort of horror creature, and it's building up to a crescendo because I'm about to get caught. What is this? Because I couldn't get out from there, right? And why are the little creatures in formaldehyde here? Okay, I guess I'm gonna get out of here. I think that was it. What a creepy little location. Ugh. Don't like. No likey. Ew. Yeah, back to the happy casino, please. Thank you. Appreciate it. Ugh. Okay, well that was certainly a thing. Alright, yeah, hooray, we're at the amusement park, yay! Nothing bad happens at the amusement park. Alright, let's go drop you off over here. It's the last one. There we go. Okay. Gowering Celerion from top to bottom, thanks. Off-rocker, calm down, I pity her a bit, now to be honest. In any case, thanks. Here for your trouble. A dreidel. That's what that is. Or just a top, I guess. Just a top. Spinning top. Spinning memory. Cool. And... I think we're good. think we're good on the ground floor. I think I can kind of just go over here now and explore some of these. What is the point of that? I do not know. So, what exactly is in here? Because I have not been in here yet. Can't believe my first thought was a dreidel instead of just a top in general. That's just the first thing my brain jumped to. Bum 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 bum. My brain should have jumped to Beyblade. Let it rip. Hello? It's back here now. Oh, this is this. Okay. Where is this connection going to? Exactly? Uh-huh. Ooh. There. Okay. Yeah, I forgot that was out here. What are these weird things? These weird, like, glowy, gummy things. Why do they have faces? This... Why is... I'm suspicious of everything now. Everything seems creepy. And I don't like it. Do not enjoy. Oh well. Let's just lead these dorks out of here. To the promised land. Go. Ye. Uh-huh. And there. 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 Boom. Here. How many do I have left? 8. Okay, that's plenty. Ah. No. Boom. And then, yeah. There we go. Alright, the wheel is turning. Good stuff. And I get one of those for it. Fantastic. I need one of those. It's working again. Me? No, I'm not going back to that thing. My feelings that I don't really feel like feeling, I guess. I don't be praised. I would have ended up having to eat the seats. Oh god. I see. Okay, and there's your car, which can go back. Good stuff. Everything just sounds weird in here. It's very unsettling. Once you get close to that cabinet, it just starts playing like Subnautica ambient soundtracks, and I don't like it. Okay, I need to catch that green one back up there, because the green one had a big piece of pollen in it. Alright, so we're getting there. We are certainly getting there. So I think we may definitely be able to finish it off this episode. May definitely does not make any sense when put together. Alright, give. And now we take the slow Ferris wheel trip up. There's a Ferris wheel near us that is well known for being a Ferris wheel that many people have had fun times in when they shouldn't have, and everything. So that's interesting. That is a very interesting Ferris wheel. Don't know why you would want to do it there. It basically goes really high up, so people can think they can get away with something that they can't. And also, why would you do that? You know? Everyone that can possibly see you and everyone else that is on that Ferris wheel did not consent to seeing your weird shit, alright? Don't do that. That is indecent. Okay, there's a bunch of pollen up here. Enough about Ferris wheel sex talk. Okay, yeah, there's a bunch of stuff down here. Neato. So, that's a shortcut there. I still haven't been up on top of those cabinets over there. Give pollen. We're getting there. I feel like I've found most of the big pollen amounts, though. Like the 50s. I feel like I've gotten a lot of those, so the rest of these might just be small pieces of pollen. But maybe I'm crazy. There are a bunch of areas I just haven't even touched at this point. Okay, so you're the one I needed to talk to about the thing with the castle, right? Because I need the sword. Bing, 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 bing. Unsheath it. Cool. Gimme. Looks like a sword that would be on like a Gundam action figure. Alright, you all can take that back over there. Hello. Hey, the chosen one pure of heart isn't supposed to bring his friends to yank the sword out as a group. Oh shit, I should have talked to you before. I'm sorry. Alright, well, we need to make another one of these. Okay, I got them all back there. I'm glad you don't have to actually be in range to pull the yellows back, because I forget I have them set up sometimes. Wait, what are you doing? Why are you not coming? What? Oh, whoa, I didn't finish making it. Oh, I thought I did. There you go. I was like, why are they stopped? That would be the reason why. Do you have to go this way? I guess so, because you do need to get higher up. Come on, all of you. Now, rebuild it. Come on, you can get by in a second. There you go. Enjoy. So are there any other paths I'll need to make? I guess that's what this one's for, huh? Luckily, this one only needs 18, so you all can get up there pretty easily. Alright, well, they're walking that over there. Let's go check this place out. Place where I started to go into earlier and then promptly turned around. There's a book I can push in. Some easy to miss pollen right there. Appears to be some more on the side over there too. Yeah, that's another one. Anything else down there? Some greens. Whoops. Oh, what I'm at. There we go. Jeez. Okay, and we can just take this back up here now. Now here my friend's still carrying it around here. Okay, you've made it all the way over there now. Any other shortcuts I need to open up for you? I need to bring the bridge down, it seems. Oh, how do I bring the bridge down? Actually. Oh, there's this. Okay, there we go. Okay, way simpler than I thought. Okay, well, we've almost got the sword back over here now. We basically do have it back over here. Cool. I know I was in the middle of something over there. We'll be back. I just want to lead this over here and do what I need to do with you. Reptar, how are you doing? This might get me one of the 50s. Possibly. I don't see what else it would give me. Maybe a museum artifact? Yeah, it could give me a museum artifact. Anything crazy hiding up here? Ooh, yes there is. Give. Please don't... Okay. I thought there was going to be a cutscene that dropped me. Oh, wow. Right through the head. Gruesome. And... Oh, no, that's the trophy. Okay. Well, yep, that was required. Oh, yeah, that's right. I am still going to get a 50 for turning in all the letters. That is right. So every single level for the letters, I think you get... 90? It seems. Wow, the trophy weighs nothing. I thought it was going to be hard to carry back. Because you get 10 for turning in each letter, there's 4 letters, and then once you turn them all in, you get 50. So that's something to keep in mind. Alright, let's just head over here. I just know I'm missing like one piece of pollen chilling somewhere, and I'm gonna have to spend basically my entire night finding that piece of pollen. Because I have gotten all the pollen in every other level, so you bet your ass I'm gonna be doing it here too. Speaking of pollen that I missed, these books. There we go, I didn't see that one either. There we go. Yeah, there's a bunch of these. Well, that's where the little, whatchamacallit thing comes in handy. I guess there's also those candles I need to light, too. There's still a few of those I need to light, which will give me another 50, I believe. Put all the books on the back on the messy shelves. Oh, and there's a... Wow! Okay. Beautiful. Okay, 1,200. I need to get another 300 here. That's not too bad. Okay. That feels possible. I didn't think that was going to give me one. I don't think I've ever gotten one for moving all the books back into their right spots, have I? Back into the correct spots, rather. There's the letter. Okay, I need one more after this. Mylodane, Meneth, he's... Look at the world. Watch it crumble. We still haven't found the origin of the canticle signal. Meneth is hearing it louder and louder. I need to get him out of here. I shouldn't have let him come with me. All I see is shadows. around me. Leave us, Milo Dane. Enjoy your stay in Celerion. I have things I need to handle. Oh. Poor thing. Slowly going nuts because you can just constantly hear that thing playing in your head. Boom. Oops. This way. Okay, so we still got... Okay, I've explored most of this place. Yeah. Seems like the ground floor and most things, it's pretty much just the stuff over here. Yeah, that's basically all that's left, and I may have missed a few things here or there. But, alright, here's hoping most of what I'm missing is hanging out over here. In this place. God, I hope so. Like I said, we're gonna get one more 50 for lighting all the candles, because I've always gotten a 50 for doing that. So... hopefully that'll add up to be everything. It doesn't look like there's a ton up here, actually. What is this? Oh, that's the cannonball. Yeah, that's gonna give us another museum piece, right? What is down there? I think I've been in there, right? Yeah, I went in there. Yeah, one of the letters was there at the beginning. Oh, this is the ring. So this is another museum piece. Okay, well there's those. See that ant at the top of the plushy tower? Yeah, she won't let me have a go at Galaxian, her obstacle course. She says winged insects aren't allowed. She says it's cheating. I did the suckle race in less than 12 parsecs and she treats me like a base scoundrel. My colleagues need the reward from his stupid game. Yeah, you don't have wings, but you can glide, right? Bring me the reward I want and I'll swap it for something better. Alright. I need at least 6 full bubbles. I definitely have that. So let's glide. There we go. I get more stuff. Alright, I'll play your dumb game. Let's go. Go ahead and destroy that so I can get down there when I need. Alrighty. Hello. Captain, navigation to the Galaxian system requires the destruction of problematic asteroids. A fleet could be up to the task, but the level of danger would be unacceptable. Considering that the potential loss of an individual would be preferable, it has been decided that this task would be given to you. It's Spock. Deliver your report once your mission is complete. Alright. Am I Kirk or Picard? So... do I just fly across here? And I guess I throw my reds at the asteroids, right? Yes. There we go. Okay, cool stuff. Just keep going. At least there's a little bit of pollen up here. Adding more to my total. God, there's so much I'm missing, though. So very much. I didn't miss a... no, I didn't miss a, asteroid back there. I'm really glad. I thought I did. Yeah, that's where that, thing led out right there. That's the weird, thing in, the back of the casino, right? That? I do believe so. That place was very weird. All my Tinykin just freaking out over there. This is very high up. I like this, though. Little spinny thing I'm on. Cool. Okay. Over here now, I suppose? God. Yeah, here I was saying, like, when am I ever gonna have to use that many bubbles? Well, look at us now. I remember saying that early on in the game. Beautiful. Now it's on to this. Oh wow, those are some easy to miss eggs, I feel. So how do I get these final ones here? There's like nothing near them. Was I supposed to do that one from over here? I feel like I was, right? Yeah, from right here. And boom. Okay, and then that one... do I just glide to that? Can I can't throw Tinykin while gliding, can I? I don't think I can. So how am I supposed to get that one? I can't hit it from over there, can I? That did not work out. That did not work out. Abort, abort, abort. I mean, I managed to get 3 on there, but that definitely wasn't enough. I suppose I can maybe glide from this and finish it off, yeah? Yeah, that'll probably work. This seems pretty high up, so yeah, I think we can do that. Okay. Get over here. Just glide and... left trigger, spam, spam, spam! There we go. And it teleported me back. Instruction has been confirmed, Captain. Fleet Command has instructed me to deliver you this as recompense. Live long and prosper. Thank you, Spock. Can you do the hand thing? I forget what it's called, but you know what I'm talking about. If you've seen Star Trek, that is. Okay, yeah, and we still have a lot of pollen hiding here in, like, the dresser. Good. Okay, I'm starting to get less worried about missing too much pollen. Beautiful. Could have done better with my wings tied behind my thorax. Here, your share. Thank you. His home. Is that just like a pin? It's very small if it's about the size as us. At first I thought it was an earring. Is it like a pin? That goes in something? A little pin of a globe. Alright. Please have 200 in you. Or some of the candles that I've probably missed that will be rewarding me with a 50. That would be nice. Because I don't believe I ever got the reward for that. That was a lot right there, at least. Okay, we gotta make sure we don't miss anything now. There's also... yeah, there is also the letters. We do still have that going for us. What is that noise I keep hearing? It's so weird. There's the bit of the track that I need. Beautiful. Okay, and this. Okay, there's not a lot of pollen in here. I'm still missing some pollen from places. No! I made that. What do you have? Some more yellows. Pretty boring stuff. I require more. Please. Yeah, I mean, bust that. Have I been on the second floor of that house? Don't think I have. Here's this. Where's that connect from? Did I miss... oh yeah, I never did get that. Whoopsie. Walked right past that. Oh, you can basically... no, I was about to say you can basically finish things off now yourself. But no, you still need this. There you go. Alright, now I just gotta get back up to the top here. What was the fastest way to do that? I do not know. I think I had to go shortcut. Oh, there's one I missed. Yes, yes, yes. Hiya. Whoop, that failed. Yeah, I didn't even see this. Okay. Let's make sure we get that. That might be the last one, actually. Bang. Yes, that's it. Light all the candles in the house. Pyromaniac. Okay, that's a bit of worry off my shoulders. I'm still missing a letter, though, aren't I? I swear I am. Oh, I took this away before you had finished your walk. There you go. Uh-huh. Let's go ahead and construct this too, so you can start working on that as well. I must have called them all away at some point without thinking. Alright, we gotta get back up top. I guess this is the best way to do so, huh? Yeah, I mean I have enough greens for it, so... yeah. Alright, we're almost back up here. Yeah, not finding the letters... freaking me out. I think I'm counting right. Oh, there it is! Oh, thank you, thank you. I just never went in here. Beautiful, beautiful. Awesome. Alright, cool. So, we've done that now. I really, really need to get back up here. Thank you. Cool. Give. There we go. That's another 50. Oh, we're missing a lot. I don't like the looks of it, I don't. I did need to come back up here for another reason, right? Oh yeah, to hit this thing over here. That is right. Yeah, I still have this. Okay, and they just return that to the track. Good stuff. Yeah, you. I forgot to hit you. Nothing hiding in here? No. Alright. That's 9 more, which will leave me with 100 left. Which, yeah. There's the eye. Again, I see you. That's so creepy. That's so creepy. Okay, where was the... There's the mailbox. I feel like I'm still missing like 30. Right? 20. Post every letter in the house, but I'm missing 20 pollen. Is that pollen? There it all is! I think that's it! I think that's all of it. Wow, I just saw it immediately. Okay, that's fantastic. Oh, the race car still needs to come back. Where are you dorks at? Where's the one? Okay, the track's already back, that's right. So we do just need this. There you are. Cool stuff. Okay, let's see if we can get up here. I should be able to from right here. The power of these greens. Yes, can just barely reach it. Okay. Down. Down. This isn't it, though, I don't think. No. This is it. Yep, this is it. Yes! Yes! We did it! Collect all the pollen in Celerion. Do I get an achievement for collecting all the pollen in, the game? Have we not got all the pollen in the game? I thought there would be a separate achievement for that. Okay. You've almost got it back over here. Now what am I missing? So I've gotten the... Gather everything for the burst the... Oh, I still gotta go burst the balloons. Yeah, I haven't returned this last piece of ammo. Forgot about that. And I also still have to put the trophy up there. But that won't take but a minute. Okay, I'm about to get hit by the cutscene with the car, right? I'm pretty sure. No, not there. Cannonball. There we go. Alright, and we blow the fuse. Kablooey! Beautiful. Hey, you weren't supposed to win. It's not designed for you to win. Oh well, here, take this. It's worth something, I swear. I didn't even have to move anything. For a second, I thought that was the house that attacks you from Final Fantasy VII that you find in the slums. Miniature home. Beautiful. Legendary collection. Find all the artifacts stolen from Prattle's museum. Cool. Maybe the achievement isn't for collecting every single bit of pollen in the game. Maybe the achievement is for collecting all of the, drinks. Again, what a waste. And they asked me why I stopped racing. Poor wreck. Leave it here. I'll fix it up. Cool. Good stuff. And now what? Do I have to carry it back to? I'm imagining so. I also have to go over here and turn in the Zeus. Go get my final bubble. Milo, I have to admit that I have no idea what the pollen of Celerion has in store for us. It's my first time here. It will be a voyage of discovery together. Oh, this pollen. Do you smell that? It smells like pure energy. Wait. Wow, I feel like I could carry 10 barrels at once! Faster than one of the racers on the track! Wow! Could this pollen be responsible for the madness in this place or vice versa? Who cares? I'll go study this in my bar. Okay, wow, I just gave you caffeine. Help Sikaru with all his brews. There we go. Master Brewer. How many of the achievements do I have? Like, explore the house to discover its secrets. Explore this house to discover... Oh, okay. So, yeah, I only have a few more left. Okay. So, yeah, it doesn't tell you exactly... Doesn't really give you any hints or anything. Alright, let's go over here and work on getting the car back, because it seems like I gotta carry it back. But that's basically everything here. We've done it. Carry the car. There you go. And then I can go put the trophy up over here, and we should be basically done. There we are. Good stuff. Today's race is looking to be spectacular! Oh, okay. Yeah, we've already read that. I thought maybe you'd say something different now that I gave the trophy. Alright, hurry up and get the trophy over here. I'm gonna... not the trophy, the car. I'm gonna go ahead and take this opportunity to take a sip of water. What a fantastic game this has been. This is the final, like, big level, I think. Like I said, I feel like the last one's only gonna be a boss fight, right? Okay, that's another one of those achievements. Am I finally gonna 100% another game that I LP'd? The blue belts are gonna show you. I am delighted to announce that the race of the century can now commence. Two legends head-to-head on the Celerion track for your pleasure. Thunderous applause for Alanza, the blue bolt. And an ovation for her opponent, the undefeated Shumi, the red fury. Make your way to the starting line. Cool. On your marks, get set, go! This just makes me think of Pocket Racer from Yakuza. Go, go, go. Oh, the blue one's winning. Oh, yeah. Blue one's killing it. Awesome. Alanza, I always believed in you. Finally, what a victory. They went so fast I couldn't even follow. Beautiful. Screw you trying to bribe your way to some free cash. Well, 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 my little Milo. It seems you've been having some fun. No need to thank me. It was a pleasure. Oh, you were about to forget your thingy. Haha, how silly that would have been. Park will always be open to you as long as you pay the entrance fee. Oh, that's a thumbstick from a controller. I'm realizing now, looking at it. Yeah. Alright, so another achievement unlocked there. There's Roadrunner. I still haven't got the first achievement. That must be something simple I just didn't do at like the beginning of the game, maybe in the tutorial or something. Alright. Boom. Give me. Alright, let's carry it on out of here, friends. And go see what the end of the game has to offer us. I still don't trust you. Like I said, I'm very suspicious of the introductory characters that tell you how the world works and everything and act like they're your friends. The sixth and final component of the Great Ardwin's machine. It's the greatest day of my life! This passage will take us to Kryzal. I can't wait to show you the Great Ardwin's machine finally complete. We are going to get some explanation on what that creature is, right? We gotta get explanation. It's required. I was about to say, where's the music? But no, we're good. Alright, just let me float on. Oh, you teleported me. I don't have the words. Mylodane, thank you, truly. There it is, the joystick. We've added the last component to the Great Ardwin's machine. It's magnificent. Mylodane, we can be proud of ourselves. I have a final mission to give you. Step into the machine and travel the stars. After all, my assistants need me, as do all the inhabitants of the house. I owe them a debt, I suppose. Farewell, Mylodane. I'm going to miss you and the Tinykin. Maybe you can come back and see us again sometime? Okay, maybe you won't betray me. What is that? What the? What's going on? The machine's not starting up? That makes no sense. Everything is in place according to the blueprint. Do I have to go do something with the vent? Do you see that? A rope got knocked down from the ceiling. You mind going to see where that leads? I'll stay here and try to find what's wrong with the machine. Okay, you may still betray me. For a second there, I thought you weren't. Maybe, what if you just take the ship while I'm up here investigating this? What if you planned for this to happen? I'm very suspicious, if you couldn't tell. Alright. Nothing to do but climb up and see what this has to offer me. Like I said, I feel like it's gonna be a boss fight, which will be interesting in this game, because we haven't had anything... The attic. We haven't had anything that I would call a boss fight yet. Kind of surprised this isn't a full level. This place looks massive. Huh. Ooh. The last refuge. This appears to be Ardwin's family and everything. Who is that up there? Okay, wait. We gotta look at these pictures. This has story. Okay, there's nothing back here, I don't think. I see that dream catcher. Wow, is that Doom is still good? Okay, is this Ardwin? Ooh, playing the ocarina. You met someone. Yeah, and then... You had a family together. Oh, so you must have got married. Well, you don't have to get married to have kids, but I'm assuming that's the case. Yeah. It's red here. And yeah, here's where you've been hearing it. You two made it! This is where it was playing from. Milo, I was rushing to the infirmary so they could take care of poor Mineth when his antenna started twitching faster than ever. He begged me to bring him here. This trapdoor was open. I've never seen it before. The canticle came from this player. Our voices were just... the sounds of a machine. The only difference with the one you activated in Sanctar is that only the shield bug's antenna are sensitive enough to hear it. There never was a canticle. That's what I thought. Never. All our lives, Soul. All our lives we've been chasing. Milo Dane, I have a final request to make of you. We are exhausted. Blow up that accursed metal box. Ardwin, Faith. No, I just want my friend and my companions to finally have silence, to have peace. Yeah, this has been building up throughout the entire course of the game, and I'm like, there's gotta be a reason why they can only hear it. And I was assuming it was because, you know, they could hear better. Oh, here's more... Yeah, look at you. The family. Okay, so this is an earlier one than the other one we saw. The other one, it looked like an elementary-aged kid. This is like a baby. And then I think we have more photos over here. Nope, those are just stickers. Okay. Some stuff going on there. Hey, Gasper, how are you? Boo, wait. Wait, can you actually see me? I sure can. Oh, that's not creepy. So I did talk to Gasper in every room. There was an achievement for it, and it's the final achievement in the game. Okay, so I missed one there, and I missed one, like, at the very beginning of the game, seemingly. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, Gasper was actually a ghost. There's you playing with some stuff. This is sounding very ominous right now. More pictures of you all hanging out. I've never seen these other two people with Ardwin. Did something happen? Well, I need Tinykin to break that, and I thought I saw some Tinykin eggs up here at whatever this refuge is. What is this? Weird. Well, I'm glad we're finally gonna free the shield bugs from having to listen to that all the time. What are you? You look like a robot. You are a robot. I hate them. I hate them. Ah, the best part. I'm sorry. Punish me. Heh, she's funny. La 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 la. My little one, no. The tardigrades. Now that was music. Oh no. Is this Ardwin? You said her. You said the little one. I hate myself, I hate myself. The tardigrades, now that was music. Yeah, and if you were listening to the tardigrades, you're the one that had that CD. La la la, Grumph, the tardigrades, la 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 la. Never open that vial. Yeah, that's the vial we heard about. Need to build a new heart. Yeah, the vial we heard about at the museum. Oh, that reminds me, I didn't look at all the stuff in the museum. Hate myself, my house is big enough for everyone. Need to build a new heart. I hate them, I hate them. Tinykin, what a stupid name. You made them? I hate myself, I hate myself. Is that what you were working on? Open the vial, my little one, no. She's funny. The ocean. Grumph. Need to build a new heart. Lucretia. We're getting new stuff. I'm sorry, punish me. A zoo. Grumph. She's funny. Never open that vial. I hate them, I hate them. For always and forever, my love. A zoo. I hate myself. My spear. Yeah, we learned about your spear, the ocean, my spear, hate myself, for always and ever. Forget Ardwin. My little one, no. My house is big enough for everyone. You're still giving me new stuff. A talking dragonfly. A zoo. Tinykin, what a stupid name. I really like this song. Yeah, you keep giving me new stuff. Jeez. How much do you say, you fool? Hate myself, la 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 la. My spear. Little one, no. Okay, I think that's everything. And once I turn the song off, I'm guessing you're not gonna like that. I'm assuming you're Ardwin and you, like, put your brain in a little tiny robot or something somehow. I don't know how that would be possible. Well, let's see. I'm sure we're gonna get some explanation here.
What? My favorite song. Who did that? Who goes there? Show yourselves, ruffians.
You actually talk. And it is Ardwin. Neneth, listen! I only hear silence around me. How do you feel, comrade? Free. I feel free, but... Take it easy, I'll get you to the infirmary. Milodane, it was a terrible shock to learn that our god was only an illusion, but... breaking free of the canticle was the best thing that could ever happen to us. I know my comrades will eventually come to understand. It was an honor. The greatest of honors to work by your side. I knew you would be worthy of my old banner. Take care of your friends too, Milo. They need you, don't they? Oh, we gotta go talk to Ardwin. We definitely gotta go talk to Ardwin. I wonder, can I probably can't leave at this point, right? I'm imagining the game's gonna let me go back and return to old areas just in case I missed something, so... I can go get the last museum stuff I forgot to check. That was the dragon we platformed on. There's the little plushie. There's the tree, the little bonsai tree that we... well, those are in a lot of levels.
Hey, what did you... you turned off the music? You look like a giant Tinykin with... Oh, my apologies. I was lost in my thoughts. I am... Salvior Ardwin. And you found me. Congratulations. Well, I imagine I need to find a new hiding place now. It shouldn't be hard. I know my own house like the back of my hand. It's just getting tiring, avoiding everyone. They take me for a god down there, if you can believe it. How ironic. I'm pathetic, a failure. My product was only supposed to shrink people down a little, but everything went wrong so fast.
Oh. Oh, this is a Honey, I Shrunk the Kids scenario.
For centuries now, maybe even millennia, I've tried to fix my mistake. The mutilations I caused to my own body are the price I've paid to continue existing. This house, or rather this prison, is stuck in time, all for the amusement of those abject monsters.
This house, or rather this prison, is stuck in time all for the amusement of those abject monsters. So they were talking about someone brings food and everything every what was it, month? Week? I think it was month. This prison is stuck in time, all for the amusement of those abject monsters. Did you maybe get commissioned by people to make some kind of thing, and when it worked, they took it from you and kept this here as, like, research?
A being that caused the extinction of his own species is more of a demon than a god. Wouldn't you agree? Oh, Lucretia, and...
Caused the extinction. God, things got real rough.
But it's funny. My people follow you as if you had something in common.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, when you shrunk them down and now they're Tinykin. How did you affect everyone? All humans? How did that even happen? And how did it not affect you, I guess? Like, how did you do something that was... Oh, God.
I've never seen them interested in anyone but me. I need to get back to Earth, the real Earth, you understand? But nothing ever changes here. The technology I need to finish my machine, it didn't exist in 1991, so it will forever be inaccessible. I ended up giving up on it entirely.
God, you were in your own personal hell. Living here, knowing you screwed up, living around all of these people that worship you like you're a god, when really you just feel like the biggest piece of shit because you caused the extinction of your people. I guess humanity is extinct, but they were turned into Tinykins, so... they're a new species now. That is a bummer ending to an otherwise very wholesome game.
You're a descendant of the Earthlings? But I thought I'd wipe them all out. Milo is...
Yeah, I'm a descendant of the Earthlings, but I'm very tiny.
And you're from Aegis. Aegis, that sounds familiar. But of course, it was one of the worlds we'd prepared in case of a critical threat. So they had enough time. They had enough time to escape. And now you are here, Milo, with your billions of compatriots.
I'm wondering if, like, the reason they wanted you to make something that would shrink humanity down was because of a climate crisis or a food crisis or overpopulation, and they were basically like, we need to shrink humanity down so we're not taking up as much space on the Earth and not having as big of an impact on it. And you made something that did that, but it turned them into Tinykin instead.
I'm so happy and so relieved. I was so alone. Wait, you must have thousands of years of technological advancement. Your suit.
I'm water soluble.
Show it to me. Maybe all that my machine is missing is... Quickly, Maladin. I absolutely must meet this Ridmi. I'm no god, but I think I feel a miracle coming on.
Wow, I mean, I knew we were going to get some revelations, possibly about the eyeball monster, possibly about you, but I didn't expect all of this. That face, I can't believe it. Ardwin? Yeah, of course the museum person passes out. I think he just got a bit overwhelmed. He's a big fan. Let me to give him a little pickup. Ardwin, I mean, Salvior, you have no idea what this means to me. And what this means for the house.
My young friend, I'm afraid the legends about me might be quite exaggerated. I'm very lucky the blueprint ended up with you. All your inventions, such genius.
Thank you. Oh, Mylodane. Salvior explained to me why the machine didn't work earlier. It wasn't mentioned on the blueprint, but the energy required was much higher than what I imagined, but...
We won't have to go far to find what we need. Mylodane, open your hand. That bone, it's one from little Nevus, isn't it?
The bone you kept inspecting. You had an idle animation where you looked at this bone, and this is from, yeah, like our little pet or whatever?
Just a toy now, but which contains more energy than we needed to light up a capital city back in my day.
God, wow, that's pretty crazy. Milo, do you understand what this means? Our work is done. You'll get to see Aegis and Nevis again and tell everyone that your hypothesis was correct. As for me, I'll stay here for a time. My assistants need me, and I'll put my talents to good use helping the people of the house. I won't get bored. There's always some problem that needs fixing. Besides, you're not the only one leaving today.
Maladane, for thousands of years I hoped to bring humanity back. I never believed that humanity could bring me back. If I remember, there's enough space for two in the machine. Would you accept me as your co-pilot?
Farewell, my friends. And Salvior, God or not, we are forever grateful. I'm sorry, but the people of the house won't forget your name anytime soon. Oh, go back to Aegis with Salvior Ardwin. God, what a... That is not the ending I expected. That is nuts. Wow, leave it to the cute, wholesome-looking games to have something pretty wild at the end. Huh. Absolutely not what I expected. Oh, and we have, like, little planetary domes. What was that? That was the eye thing I kept seeing, right? That was the eye thing I kept seeing. What in the nine hells? And a Tinykin made it back in the ship with us. Savior Ardwin, achievement unlocked. A game made by Splash Team. That was very, very cool. That was a cool game, and that was an ending that I wasn't expecting and was actually pretty neat. I expected it to be something pretty simple, but no, that was way more than I was expecting. So, we saw that, like... We saw the creature that was shown in some of the museum stuff, the drawings that Ardwin had made. We saw that creature. What was the deal with that? We saw the creature itself, and it was, like, around a bunch of, like, little... domes that it looked like, you know, places where people would live. Like, there was one that had an Eiffel Tower and stuff. Like, what is that saying? Is it saying that humanity is, like, all just... They're putting little, like, playpens for these things to watch them? I'm wondering if that's the case, because then we just went back to our little donut galaxy, right? But we could clearly see little domes that look like it had things in them. Maybe we're just, like, all tiny now and being observed by some advanced alien species. That's why we kept seeing the eyes in, everything that we were going by. Well, that was a very, very neat game. That was super, super cool. And I am going to go back and, we are going to check out the, final things there. And it seems like Tinykin made it back too, so there's the next step of human evolution, and there's humans hanging out there. So if I go to continue, we can go back here. Hopefully I can go back down to the museum. Like, if I turn around and just leave, I can go back, yeah? Talking to Ardwin ends the game, but, I should be good just to leave, yes? Please. Yes, okay, we can just leave. We can just leave. Whew, good. Good, good, good. I was worried for a second. Seriously, though, did not expect that level of stuff at all. It was pretty surprising, honestly. I would have expected something way simpler than that. So, we got everything here. Let's check it all out. The insects of the house once lived mostly in the garden, or in hidden places inside. A nomadic life of uncertainty, instability, violence. Then there was a time of change and major upheaval. Agriculture replaced hunting, no more to wander with the promise of a comfortable bed and protective walls. Yeah, because humans weren't there to take you out, so yeah, this is going with the idea that bugs had the opportunity to advance. This model is what came of that wish. Ardwin shared with us the knowledge of his people in the architectural domain, and we adapted the design with our ingenuity in order to make this vision a reality. I now only wish his dreams also came true. It's fine. His dreams did come true. Want a refresher on you? Yeah, that's totally what we saw. May Ardwin forgive me for such an insult, but one does not need a museum to curate into this drawing more of a scribble or a sibylline sketch. Dreams have been made hastily or fearfully. The being represented here has many common points with the common snail, but they are not exactly too complex models to draw. I mean, two hypotheses. Either this drawing means nothing, is doing, there's a capital importance in the consequence of an existential threat. Certain reports and rumors of individuals feeling observed or hearing strange sounds on the walls. So that was the strange sounds I was hearing, right? It was that. Those creatures. That's what I was hearing. Huh. And yeah, they're just watching us. We're just in little domes and these, like, weird alien creatures are just watching us constantly. Creepy. And there was another one over here. What did this one say? The creature. Creature, having spent some time in Sanctar, the shape should be familiar to. Yes, the most ancient of tardigrades that we have discovered. Yeah, okay, so that's passionate about these creatures, yeah. Yeah, tardigrades. So just a drawing of tardigrades because you really like the band. Okay. This brilliant sphere is his home. That's how Ardwin described it. He could spend hours contemplating it with nostalgia. When we asked him about it, Ardwin did not answer. We know almost nothing of his past, but some silences are worth more than 1,000 words. His home was lost. Yes, yes indeedy. Along with all the people that lived there. In his last years with us, Ardwin spoke to this object as he would to someone directly. But no one was there. He refused to be surprised during this strange ritual, whispering to this spinning memory. Belonged to someone who was important to Ardwin, someone he had lost. And he spoke softly, gently, as if to a child. Oh... This stuff hits way hard once you have the added context. Oh my god. Wow, okay. Yeah, the Ring of Eternity, the wedding bands. Maybe the pattern, Ardwin was the only mortal we know of, and such is hard to draw a parallel. It was one of the objects Ardwin held most dear. The ring is rare. When Ardwin was among us, this item was always kept beside a similar companion ring, a tradition we plan to keep going. Wow. Okay, that was quite an ending, a surprise ending for me. And this video is getting very long, but this game was very, very, very cool. Definitely happy I decided to play it. Such a cool little adventure. Had a fantastic time getting all the pollen and just exploring all the levels. I once again just love the concept of tiny people in big world. It does so much for me. So, I'm very, very happy to see more games like this. If you're interested in this game at all, definitely check it out and support the developer and everything. It's a super, super cool game, and I'm, once again, just really, really happy I decided to play it. I know a lot of people have already gotten the game and have been playing it, so... Whew, what an adventure, but... I think we're gonna go ahead and end things off here. Tinykin is everything I wanted it to be, and I'm very, very happy about that, so... Hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for something new.